little boy's turning 5. It's a massive milestone for little Dylan. At one stage, I didn't think we were going to get to this far. Ready, blow! Thank you, each and one of you, for being part of Dylan's special day. It means the world to us.
I'm so proud of him turning 5, and it's hard to believe that he's going to have his school uniform on, he's going to go to school and be a part of that next phase in his life.
So this is just incredible to be here today. Thank you.
Sit down.
Nice.
That 5 years has actually gone really fast. I remember when I was pregnant, when we just found out that there was something wrong with Dylan, I said to my husband, Chris, I said, you know, I see him in the backyard. I actually see him visually playing in the backyard. It's really weird. I just had this vision. Now he plays in the backyard all the time, you know, and it's like, wow, it's so cool. We have the day. 8 weeks to go. Baby Dylan will be here. Go sit, baby.
We decided we wanted a third. So it was all very happy, very, very exciting time in this family. Another little baby on its way. I went for my 13-week scan. He was looking at the baby and he took quite a while, and I says to him, "Oh, are you looking at the nuchal fold?" And he said, "Look, I will talk to you about that later." Time came to tell me and my husband something is majorly wrong with your baby, and the earth may as well have opened up and sunk me in, because it was bad. He says to me, your baby looks like it's got trisomy 13 or 18, which is not compatible with life. 98% chance of that, 50% chance Down syndrome. I was numb, you know, numb as anything. Probably 5 minutes I didn't cry, and then the tears just came out, and it's like reality hit. It's real. You know, you've got a living baby inside you. As far as I'm concerned, that's that.
You know, I think it's one of those situations that either defines us as a family or it can break us. It's our choice, and it's our choice to take it on a positive light. It is a positive thing.
It is.
We're having a new boy. I mean, you know, what more could we ask for?
Okay. Well, when you're in a situation where, you know, you're worrying about a baby and stuff, then this can be really helpful for bonding. There we go.
Oh, looks like...
That's cool. That's a lovely shot.
Oh,
Who does he look like?
Chris.
Is he going to have more hair than you?
Probably not.
We all live in hope.
What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to focus on those measurements to start with, all right? The thing I can see here is that from the right atrium through to the right ventricle, and where these valves come across here, they're all in kind of one line, and that's a little clue that tells me in this view that there is an AV canal defect. Can you see this black hole here?
Yeah.
And you can see that's the gap.
Oh, that's
exactly.
the hole in the heart.
Yeah, okay, so we can see that quite nicely there.
Sometimes babies with this problem can have one chamber that's small, and that can be problematic. Your baby doesn't. The way out of the heart to the body and to the lungs is normal size, so you know everything's pretty much standard from that perspective. There's a tiny little bit of leakage in one of the heart valves, but it's really minor and it's nothing more than what we usually see.
What's that picture of there, Paigey?
Dylan.
Is that his face?
Yeah.
Is that his nose? Good
Yeah.
boy, that's perfect. Dylan's got a problem with his heart, all right? And he's going to have an operation. And what's wrong with the heart?
It's got a hole in it.
Good boy, that's right.
The cardiologist said to me that they stopped the heart, and I was just, what? You know, it's all a bit scary to me. I have total faith in the surgeon, so that's not a problem, but still, as a mum, it's really scary.
Well, Dylan, this is going to be your room.
He might have problems with his speech. Apparently that's quite a common one. He might not walk till he's 2. I know that that's very common in them as well. But then I hear that they have, once they get set on a passion, they're incredible at that.
Those are the walking arms.
Good boy. And what happens is we haven't got them in there at the moment, but there's push rods in here. One of the very first things I learned being a parent is you never underestimate the individual's ability, ever. And that's the first mistake that I think any parent can make. Okay, that's right, anti-clockwise, eh? Good boy. He may grow up and just not even be remotely interested in cars, but hopefully these are the good footsteps for him learning that he has the confidence to take on anything he wants. So, yeah.
His heart rate plummeted right down, and they're very concerned about that. Best not wait till Monday, best to get him out today.
He's very gorgeous. Overwhelming. Just takes your breath and your words away, and doing well.
I'm blown away. He's absolutely beautiful.
Basically, they decided, well, there's no point in carrying a risk for an extra 3 days of term, so they decided to take him out, and I'd say probably within 2 hours of that decision, he was out. Dylan's stay in the incubator is indefinite, so it could be 48 hours or it could be a week.
I was very anxious before he was born. I just kept saying, oh, I hope he's okay, I hope he's okay. I hope this baby's going to get through this. And then he came out and they said, look, don't panic, he's okay, but his heart, it's working harder. He's going into heart failure. My emotions just, oh my goodness, my little boy. Just love him so much. He's my baby. Oh, I know. But I just want him to be all good. Little baby Dylan is having his open heart surgery today. It had to be done sooner. So I'm sitting here anxiously waiting for a phone call. It's just so hard sitting here waiting. That's his little hat he had on just before he came out. He went into surgery.
Cannot tell you the amount of stress that it's put on both of us, but and we handle it differently. I tend to go a little bit numb on it with my feelings and emotions on the outside, and I'm blowing my eyes out on the inside. My wife, she's a lot more physically emotional, as I've seen in the past as well. She always comes out twice as strong, and then 6 months later it'll catch up and get me. Yeah, it's definitely been a bit of a whirlwind. So it feels like I'm having trouble getting my feet on the ground. They just got the call from the surgery team just to let us know that he's off bypass now, so his heart's doing his own thing. So such a big emotional relief. Such a big emotional relief for all of us, especially my wife. So yeah, it's been just feel that weight coming off.
Well, I didn't leave Dylan's side pretty much.
I lived in the hospital with him. The bond has been incredible between us. I've bonded to my other children too. Gosh, don't get me wrong, but there's a different kind of thing happening, isn't there? Just him and I for 6 weeks, I just hold his hand for hours and hours.
It's been a strain on Janine and myself being apart, and she's had some tough times in the hospital, but she's been an island in herself. She's a brilliant mum.
Knowing that your little boy has come through the other side is just amazing. I still think, oh my goodness, he's had a total repair of his heart.
Hi. Hello.
He's just a miracle little baby as far as we're concerned. He's so precious and gentle, and he's our angel.
Oh, he's screwing your little face up. Oh, Mummy, I'm hungry.
Get on with the morning. Okay, Mummy, just get up if you're ready, okay? Get your breakfast ready. Okay. Dylan's just like a little normal boy. He just fits into our lives. I am so proud of the kids' view on their little brother with having a disability.
Sometimes he's clean, sometimes he's messy.
Yeah.
So messy that he just throws his plate off.
And we've had some nice artwork on the wall, haven't we? Brandon said to me the other day, Mum, having a brother with Down syndrome is just so cool.
That's Dad, and that's Mum, and that's Brandon, that's me, and that's baby Dylan.
He's just started walking, not full-time walking, but he's probably about 40% walking now.
You're just too cheeky.
It's all cool because he's reaching all those milestones. A little bit slower, but he's reaching them. Some lunch. Here you go. Go for it. Yeah, have those and then I'll get you something else. When Dylan was first born, he had to have a nasal gastric tube because he was so weak at feeding. Some children with Down syndrome have very low muscle tone in their mouths and their tongue, so they can't handle any types of textured foods and stuff. I did have that fear with Dylan at first. Boy, that fear got taken away real fast. He just eats everything. You've just finished 2 big sandwiches. What else would you like? Do you want a kiwi fruit? Yes? What is it? What's a drink car one? Is it just car? Yeah. You want another one? You don't want that one? Chicken. Chicken. Like this. That's a good one. Go like this. I'll show you. Are you getting there yet? Do that again. Pig. Stephen doing the noise.
That's a good one.
What's that one? Good boy, Dylan. Horse.
No, this is more about supporting his learning. And so we'll work with you guys and with Creche about maybe putting in a teacher aide, or we call him a paraprofessional, who will support Dylan.
In the creche.
In the creche. And we want him to have as typical an experience at creche and then at school as any other child would do.
Let's just stand up. Good boy.
Dylan's having interaction with all these other children, which is fantastic, so it's really helping him develop. And as you can see, he really enjoys it. Because because he's little, when you compare a child that's 2.5 to Dylan, you can really see the difference. When you go to these places like school and that, he's just so little compared to everyone else. And I just hope that the kiddies just don't push him over and stuff like that. Brandon Page, are you ready for school? Right, okay. Love you. Yeah, love you. Yeah. Wow, we will. See you, Liam. Bye. Bye. Have a good. Oh, good boy. Bye. I just can't believe how fast it's gone. These last 3.5 years have just gone so fast, you know. And now my little boy's going to kinder. It's like what? I just hope that the kiddies just don't push him over and stuff like that. But I know Dylan's going to love it, so that's the main thing. So that's really what's driving me, going, well, he's ready for it in that way. So, you know, it's all about what Dylan wants and, you know, Dylan's needs and that. Put your beanie on, because it is cold out there. Grab your beanie, please. Do I have to chase you? Do I have to do my normal chase thing? Ready? Let's go, honey. You're good? Look at me. Dylan, you good? Yeah. Exciting, eh, Dave? Exciting? Yeah? Yeah. Cool. Come on then, let's go. Oh, hi. Off the way, doesn't it? See you, Mum. Brandon and Paige went here when they were little too. Did you know that? Yeah. Oh, this looks messy. Oh, these look cool, Dylan. Look at that. So he's just going to be one of the kids, fit in, and if he needs a little bit of extra care here and there, my concern is other children pushing him because he's so little. That's one thing that I'm, you know, as
and
you can imagine.
That can often be a parent's perspective is, you know, they're with 40 other children here and they're very, very busy and the rushing, those things can happen. But, you know, as a teaching team, we talk to all the children about, you know, gentle hands and how we like to look after our friends and,
You've got to be careful around the swings, Dylan. That's one thing that freaks me out is those swings. It just really just don't like that. But the sad thing is that because these other kids here, you say, don't go near the swings, okay, because they are dangerous. You can get very badly hurt. You tell Dylan that and he won't comprehend that. He just will not understand that. He'll go back for more and more and more, you know? Okay, I'm going over. Dylan, let's go and do something else now. Come on. Yeah, come on. Oh. Hang on, we'll go over here, eh? We'll go and do the wood thing. Come here. This is exciting. Watch your step, Dylan.
Sitting with this boy.
Yeah, nice and wide.
Get closer, honey. Be part of the group. Come on. Look at the other children and they're so much more developed. They're in there just running around and talking really well. And Dylan doesn't have those abilities just yet. And he will get there in his own time, and I know that. But it's just hard seeing all these other children being so independent.
We have a new friend who is starting kindergarten today, and his name is Dylan. Do you want to say hi to Dylan? Say hi.
Hi,
Hi. Now, Dylan knows where the toilets are because he's had a look with his mum and he knows where to put his bag. Is there something else do you think you could tell Dylan?
He doesn't know our name.
He doesn't really know your name. So if you see Dylan outside having a play or inside, you can tell him your name and you can ask him to play. And that way he will get to know everyone at kindergarten and make some new friends.
He's fitting in so well with the other kids. He's just what the other kids do. Dylan just picks up and does the same thing. My dream for Dylan is for him to just develop a lot more confidence. I need him to have his independence. I want him to be able to just get out there and explore it. He's fitting in beautifully. Go, Dylan!
School today, Dylan. You excited? Hey? It's the first day of school. You are a big boy now. Don't want you to go.
I want to wrap him up and just protect him. When I'm thinking about him going to school, I just get so, oh, where's that gone? Where's that time gone? You know, and it's just I just want to have him in my arms and snuggle him and say everything's going to be just fine. And I'm sure it was all going to be just fine anyway. It's just me just being a protective, silly mother. He's still at the age, I'd say probably at a 2.5-year-old mentally. Physically, he's probably a 3-year-old. He's very little still. So at school, he's going to be like this little poppet. At school, he's just so tiny. You're going to go brush your hair and your teeth now. What I really would love Dylan to get out of school is get the speech thing working and a really good education, just like every other child deserves.
Oh, brush your teeth, Dylan.
There you go. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Look at you. Guys, it's photo time. Yay, your first day of school together. Come on. Okay, Dylan, it's gone. Ready? Yay! That's why like his brother and sister is so beneficial to him because he's really learning off them. Paige is right in there with him all the time. She really mothers him. And like she goes in her room and she does a lot of drawings and makes him write stuff. First day of school. First day of school. Oh, you get near me, son. Oh.
Because he's got Down syndrome. He's special. Like really special.
Clever boy, yay! Clap your hands, you excited! School! Yay! Woohoo!
Yeah. Wait for Mum.
Him being in a mainstream school is definitely the way to go for our family. I want Dylan to have the same education and be in a normal situation as any other child.
Come on, Dylan. Come and sit with all the children.
All right. I would like all of you, because I need you to say it again because we missed it before. Can you say welcome to Dylan?
Thank you. Dylan's so lucky to have the support around him at school. He's got his teacher in the class. Then he's got 2 teacher aides who do shifts. And then he's got Natalie, his CCS support lady. As far as education goes, I think for this term, a really amazing thing would be him to learn his name. Write his name. I think that would be such an amazing thing for that first term. Even just doing the D and then next term, even if it takes a year or so, but that would be an amazing goal to start getting all that sorted out. I think, reading. I mean, he's not talking. We need to get his speech up as well. His speech is definitely needing work.
Today I bought the fish.
Like all the other kids are going to be playing with each other because, they can all speak, and I am afraid that they're going to leave him out. That is a concern of mine. I don't want him to be the one that's sitting in the corner on his own. He's a very happy, very social kid at home. But as far as talking,
so it's about transferring those social skills that he already has, isn't it, into this classroom environment? And again, that's about learning to be at school, about learning to play with the others, and and then to play with Dylan, and working on those skills.
I take it at home, okay? Yay, it's beautiful, Dylan. Look at that. He loves doing little wee circles and stuff. It's very beautiful.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
I think the first day of school does represent that movement into independence, but every child's journey to independence is going to look very, very different.
Are you going to shake your hands for us, Dylan? Can you shake your hands?
We put everyone together in school and they learn from each other, and it's part of life is knowing that we are not all the same people in little boxes. Every single one of us is different, and I think for everyone it's a life skill to acknowledge that, and for everyone to learn to get along with everybody else regardless of whether they're the same as you or different, because that is life, and every child should have that opportunity.
And then on your nose. Oh, very good.
I'm going to go now. Some cookies, please. I love you. Take that up. I need a cuddle. I'll see you after school, okay? It's so awesome that he is now 5 years old and got through all that hard time of his life. Chris and I talk about Dylan's future. We're just going to sometimes just take day by day. But I think it's going to be just fine.